Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Horseshoe Huddle here at Sports Illustrated. I am your host, Kim Becker, and joining me is senior analyst Jake Arthur, here to give us a little bit of insight on what the Colts need now that free agency has been going on for a little bit over a week. What positions do you think they need to be looking at now, Jake?
Yeah, it's funny. Honestly, they've made some moves, both with re-signing their own players and bringing in some outside guys. But a lot of the needs they had going into it are still the needs they're going to have now moving into the draft. You know, who knows how many more, if they'll make any splash signings in between now and the draft. Probably not. But you're mainly looking at, pass rushers, especially from the defensive end position. You could use some more cornerback depth, left tackle, of course. But they've made moves at each of those positions. So while they still need to address those positions long term, they're not as big of needs. They've signed Sam Tevi from the Los Angeles Chargers and are reportedly closing in on a deal with Julian Davenport from the Dolphins. Those guys, you're not looking at either long term, but they could be bridge guys until you find your long term starter. They hope to find that guy in the draft. Edge rushers, they brought in Isaac Rochelle. He's kind of a replacement for Danico Autry, a big-bodied guy who could play inside or out, perfect for their left end spot. He can compete with Tyquan Lewis for that starting role. Again, would be great to find a long-term option in the draft. Cornerback, they brought back Xavier Rhodes, which was huge. We talked about recently. That was probably the biggest move they needed to make in free agency. But still, you don't really know what Rock Ya-Sin is going to do this year. Marvell Tell, could he make another step forward? And then, even though they just re-signed T.Y. Hilton, they could use some more juice at receiver as well as tight end. So that's kind of a dark horse position to look at.
All right, Jake. Well, things are coming together, and it's hard to believe that the next big thing we have to look forward to is the draft. But indeed, that's kind of where our focus is going right now.
Absolutely. Lots of studying to do between now and the end of April.
But I remember you saying that you're a draft nerd. You like the draft. So exciting things for you coming up.
I am. If anything is going to make me cram like it was back in school, it'll be the draft.
All right, Jake. Well, we look forward to all of that, and you and I will definitely be talking over the next few weeks before the draft happens. So the anticipation is still building.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you.